10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Team Secrets turn to back. Luna. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Team Secrets turn to pick.
Death Prophet.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Earth Shaker.
You may now select your heroes.
exalted Offlane.
Prepare for battle. Thirty seconds to battle. The battle begins.
Blessings
upon a loyal warrior.
Denied. My venom is no more.
Explode! And pity for both of us.
Denied.
Your attempt was pathetic.
No dear.
Death's bounty.
Haste. That should help. The wood.
Denied.
Denied.
Denied. entertaining here. Set in stone.
Exposed to the elements. Cursed antidote.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Perfect location. Material plane ends all.
No!
The seeds of fortune.
Invisibility.
Yes.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. What is this? I came here for a battle.
Mid one is most likely a kill whenever they see him, but instead he's just had a free laning phase. This is a Earthshaker who could go for a blink at like 10 minutes, opting of course to go for the Shadow Blade. I say of course, but I was like a little bit puzzled by that. Stack up on the invis and just run at them, I guess.
Yeah, I can kind of dig it. Feels like Shadow Blade does afford you certain opportunities that Blink Dagger won't.
Yeah, it's
when
just
it
like
comes
you
to, like
pub it up.
invading jungle.
You pub it up. Treat it like it's a pub and just like run at people. Run at people invis. Like your
Puppey.
Venomancer, he's level 6 right now. What's
Yeah.
going on? How's he 6? He's 6 before the Luna is.
So you think after they killed FATA that first time, just immediately rotate on them in?
Yeah, like you can't. This is the problem with playing against these offlaners like Pugna and Veno is they don't care. You can die, people of pubs. You can die once or twice with these heroes immediately, as long as you like right-clicked people.
Yeah, as long as you dealt damage and forced regen.
Yeah, that's all you have to do because you're gonna out-regen them eventually. You just die without popping stop or anything, so they're gonna go on him at top. Eclipse is used as well. Worth it, I think, for a level 6. I know that's a fair amount of gold.
how over leveled he is. Plus the rotation of the Death Prophet now that FATA is gone.
He's going to pop his ult for this.
Yeah, they can go ahead and see if they can take this tower. Now, Ace is standing by, but look at this. They're going to try and catch him here, slowing him down. Do have the Sprout. The kick comes out, does manage to nail him. Schofield slows down Ace just a little bit longer, long enough for the Luna to be able to get the extra nuke, and that is enough.
Very fantastic.
And now Secret are all kind of split up, not really able to defend this tower without their Bloodseeker. This is not a fight they want to be able to take. Maybe just the pick off on Schofield here on the side. Schofield trying to look for the roll out. No, Blink Dagger from Mid-1 is going to be able to stand in front.
Okay, so he did get a blink.
Yeah.
I was like really confused at that Shadow Blade choice. I was going to say like, really? But
looks like he just wants the second item now. He's just had it in his quick buy earlier for reasons.
Yeah. I'm okay with it as a second item, especially against Nature's Prophet. But first item, like the strength of it is so good. And I really wanted Secret to defend that tier 1 tower up the top. Show me that you're going to DP ult. And if you're not, then, you know, defend it. Like, if he's going to ulti for that, then everyone just backs out and farms out the lanes.
Right.
But if he's not going to, then it's like a feint. They're trying to get a tower without committing any spells.
And why didn't he?
Probably felt like it wasn't worth it, although, like, using it at this point is definitely better than just saving it.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not like you're really hemming and hawing about the early game usage of Death Prophet ultimates. I mean, I don't think you really get the opportunity to take towers too often.
Trying to go for like the instant slam. Can't find anything
Run
though.
To bottom lane. Maybe he can catch up still. No. In the meanwhile, FATA is pressuring that top lane. The higher levels of wards. Misses out on the Gale though on the Stinger.
Still, this Venomancer, pretty uncontested, 3 levels of wards now. Ace is up here too. He really wants to make something happen, but Stinger kind of realizes that this Bloodseeker hasn't shown himself on the map, and now with the Blood Right being casted on the ground,
that makes it a little bit more obvious.
I think that Nature's Prophet was actually going to pop out before that. He should be okay though. He can always just wand TP out.
Yeah.
And they can't cancel it. Like, wand TP out. Easy. That, remember we talked about it, Secret. Neither team really has too many disables. Secret gonna heavily rely on this Earthshaker, who just kind of sitting at bottom right now. TP gonna come in at top. Pepita.
Oh, he's actually going to be able to maybe catch up with FATA. Meanwhile, Schofield Stinger trying to go for this one. Oh no, that's not good. But they managed to get the silence off to stop Mid-1 from gassing out any spells. So Luna is able to run over Ace's Bloodseeker. What a great reaction.
I told you he'd get Eclipse. Whew. He's always going to get Eclipse. He's going to steal like 4 times this game.
Rubik. YapzOr Rubik, man.
Like, they're going to want to go on this because he has Eclipse.
Seriously, though, what a fast play from Schofield.
Yes, and they're going to make their way in. They want a core, though, and Infamous should know that this is coming. They both scan, both of them.
In the same area.
Yep, and Smoke's going to break. YapzOr, they know that he's got Eclipse, so they're a little bit more hesitant to fight. So instead, they're going to dodge, go bottom, which is the correct play. FATA, who had TP'd down there. And this is nice now. Grabbing this bottom tower. Like, the top one will be theirs. They have a Nature's Prophet cap. Like, you don't have to rush these things when you have a Nature's Prophet on your team because you know, like, guys, that tower is ours. At some point, we will go up there and take it anyways. Like, Stinger will naturally push that out.
Yeah, if anything, Stinger can always backdoor it later on to the game.
Exactly.
Things are real hard. Puppey snatches the first courier.
Ooh.
But the roll-in is going to be able to find and manage to get the dust out there. Puppey, instantly canceling his ultimate. Not trying to stick around. Obviously, he won't be making out of this situation alive.
Yeah, and YapzOr gonna pop the Eclipse.
There's the Eclipse steal. Oh, Stinger did not know what he was getting himself into.
Damn, dude. Okay, well.
And now he's got Sprout. Not sure how good that's going to be, but he's got it.
He was trying to get TP. He was hoping that he was going to get TP or Treant.
That'd be pretty sick.
Yeah, he got the worst one. So, I guess that's... I mean, he had to use it at some point. Pretty decent gold exchange, though, being able to kill a core Nature's Prophet for that. And FATA just continues to farm. He's got a Midas on him.
But Schofield setting up for the Nature's Prophet. Nature's Prophet's actually going to go and try and catch the courier here. Rides along the cliffside, though.
Oh, you should be careful. People can rotate down to him. And YapzOr really wants to steal those treants if he can. FATA just hiding in the side, and everyone from Infamous just trying to create space while Katariyama farms, and he's getting really big. He's got Mask of Madness, Dragonlance completed, 14 minutes in. Easily at the top of the net worth chart.
But still very susceptible to the Earthshaker and Venomancer, right? And all that magic damage.
Oh yeah, dude, he'll die. He needs a BKB really badly. But
so
once he gets BKB...
we're still not in 5-man fighting shape.
Yeah, and there's a haste rune at bottom. Puppey, gonna walk by it, places a ward. Schofield trying to save it for his Death Prophet. Might not be able to.
No,
he's gonna grab it.
Move over there.
Yeah, I think he's afraid that there's a rune ward. Or rune sentry. Feels like he doesn't want to make that rotation down. I think he senses that he might be getting baited right now, but ultimately it's okay. And instead they're going to go on bottom. FATA has a TP up. Is this enough damage? Doesn't look like it.
It actually came really close underneath the fountain. Now Papita, with his haste rune, has some issues. It's currently being ruptured up now, has the Macro Pyre thrown up by YapzOr, who was stolen earlier. Puppey's getting more damage, and Mid-1 is going to be able to finish off the Death Prophet. Ace running around like a madman, but he's going to be caught. Looks like stunned up underneath the Eclipse, just enough for Qatar to be able to get that kill. Is going to be able to turn around back onto Mid-1 with the Urn, taking him down little by little. It's so close, but it's not quite enough.
23 health. He's going to run away. Eclipse taken once again by YapzOr, so... Infamous, they got to be a little bit careful about that. But Ace dies again. Puppey places a sentry behind the tower, trying to see if maybe he can pick up anything there. As Infamous do disengage. The fight is relatively even. They kill Bloodseeker in exchange for that Death Prophet, who would really like to see use his ultimate at some point.
Yeah.
Like, that time at top is going to come back to haunt him, because he hasn't popped it since. So it hasn't really had too much impact anyways. And this is like the classic Dota black hole scenario. It's like, would you rather just use it for one hero early on, or save it for a really long time?
Kataro got body blocked up for just a half a second, but I don't think he noticed. So he's going to be gone on here by Mid-1 and Puppey. Double enchant totem makes short work of Kataro, especially with the Mask of Madness activated, lowering his armor for the big physical damage hits.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage that he just took right there. I didn't even realize. Reduces your armor by 6.
Yeah.
Dude, Earth Spirit chunks him then. Got 3 levels in the enchant totem, and he's got that plus 10 strength talent.
Gonna be feeling even better. Level 15 with the plus 50 damage.
I figured that the Luna, I was like, maybe she'll live. She's got 1500 health almost. And a wand. So her effective HP was pretty high. It was like 1600, but without any armor, they did kill her quite quickly. And Puppey's not underfarmed. He's got 2 Ring of Aquilas. Was it that Bobaca did it?
I love that, yes it was. I love that YapzOr always seems to go for this Eul Scepter before the Blink Dagger. He just has confidence that he's going to be able to get the Blink.
Yeah, and
if I'm in that situation, I'm just like, oh god, what if I never get my Blink? What if I'm stuck in the black hole of warding?
Stinger gonna get gone on here.
Fisher thrown out with the dust. YapzOr's not quite able to get the telekinesis here, so Stinger is going to be able to run a decent distance away. Throws the Eclipse out now, but Schofield's already able to roll himself away. So Stinger gets out, Schofield's away. A gank attempt completely ruined for Secret.
Yeah. And
so
bottom. He's got a Euls this time.
Oh, he's got the Euls to be able to stop that TP out. So it looks like FATA could die, but he managed to get the Force Staff a little bit farther away. Misses out on the Ice Path as well as the Macro Pyre mostly. So that is a complete whiff. Papita can't really push an objective off this either. Oh no, did he just... Okay, just silence, just silence. Not a big deal.
He's starting to get low though. He's
yeah,
gotta be careful.
They're gonna Echo Slam Enchant Totem. Now Stinger, he's going to be up next. Hits him with the Enchant Totem. Oh, look at that damage. Takes out half his HP with 1 hit. Now the Gale goes out. Stinger's going to have to try and TP away. Kataro stuck underneath the Blood Rite with the Eclipse going out. Look at Puppey. He just charges right in with the ultimate. Now the Earth Spear's doing a lot of damage on the side, though, being able to chase away some of these heroes, hoping to be able to get any kills they can, because Infamous, this was not a good fight for them whatsoever, losing 2 cores and only being able to get FATA. And it looks like some of their support's going to get cleaned up as well. Jakiro's the first one down. Mid-1. It doesn't work like that anymore, my friend. If he was trying to do the Blink Dagger trick, attempting to go for the cake, but Mid-1 blinks a little bit too far up north. Not able to hit the Fisher, though, Schofield.
Right, what's your long-term plan here, Schofield?
He's going to get the kick away and roll to a different direction. Yeah, he's going to roll into the base, into towers.
I mean, alright, mid one gets it anyways. It's a flashier death and you use the stone, but Puppey finally opening up with his ulti. I think the first one of the game that I've seen 19 minutes in, and it's largely unsuccessful due to the Force Staff on the Venomancer.
I mean, they just have too many Death Prophet counters, it seems, with the Earthshaker just being so strong. And he does like almost 1,000 damage in just physical hits when he does double enchant totem.
I mean, the larger problem is that we talked about it in the early game. Yeah, they have a lot of push, and we favor their lineup because it looks pretty well balanced. But the one thing that they lack is this disable.
Yeah.
The only person that's slowing anybody down is this Earth Spirit. And Ice Path, sure, a lot of people argue with me and say, oh, it's a great disable, but it's usually you use Ice Path after you've been set up for something.
Yeah, I won't argue with that one.
Yeah, it's like a 1.5 second stun that has a cast
William,
or formation.
It is a great disable when you get level 25.
That's true.
So we just gotta wait for that for Infamous.
Right now, this is such a large issue, and they're actually gonna find Puppey. They know he's there, but he's gonna roll to the right.
Oh, they do manage to get the dust onto him.
And they guess wrong.
Oh, they could actually still find him if Luna just runs over and kind of checks that area.
That's what I mean, man. Puppey, if they're going to win, it's because Puppey is as annoying as possible, and so far that is held up. He's been in 11 of these kills. This one ward down here that just expired, that ward saw so much on the map. Like, it was able to spot them for like a good 3 minutes. That's why they were able to spot that rotation going down. And, I mean, ward vision is often what's going to make the difference in games like this. Like, this ward over here, both of them actually will spot Infamous as they leave their base, which is so important for Secret's lineup.
It's hard to get good smokes when you have that good of aggressive vision.
Yeah.
That Infamous pretty much will never be able to conceal this kind of information.
Like, Infamous has pretty good vision too, and they're trying to protect their own jungle, but things just aren't working out right now for them.
So at this point, we could say the laning phase in this early game kind of failed. They weren't able to get the sort of death ball 5-man rolling where they just take a bunch of objectives. But we can definitely give them late game, right? They've got a Luna as a carry. They can have Death Prophet as well as kind of a semi-carry. Furion's great. So Secret, even though they're ahead, they still, the onus is on them to actually hit this mid-game really hard.
I'm not sure about that. I think it doesn't really matter how much damage you have. If you
the
can't,
initiation's better?
Yeah, if you can't put out the damage, then it's kind of pointless, right? If everyone just runs away from you. Like, they're gonna need to get some like Hexes and Shivas.
Yeah.
If they're gonna want a team fight, otherwise you're gonna get kited. That's why these pub lineups, unless you're running at a really low MMR, you can't just like pick Spectre, Void, Bloodseeker, Luna, and PA, and it's like, well, we won no matter what, guys, in the late game. It's like, no, you need to be able to stop heroes to deal out that damage. Otherwise, your lineup is pretty inferior.
You go super late game, and Luna, no matter how many items she gets, is still going to be super susceptible to that instant blink stun initiation from
That is the benefit, is that Secret will always be able to start these fights, theoretically, because they have the Shaker. And that's why this Earth Spirit has to deal so much. And that was the point of concern for me when I looked at the draft, is Schofield has to do a lot. But he's got a lot to contend with. Because every time he goes anywhere, Puppey's just kind of in his face with double Ring of Aquila. I don't know why I find that so funny.
Well, there's Samantha. So at least our Luna's going to start picking up speed when it comes to farming. Our Furion could use a little bit of boost, but he did go the hand of Midas, so I guess over time he will be able to do some recovery. And they are going to start taking some objectives. Looks like Puppey is going to be able to use his first ultimate on an actual objective.
Yeah, second ulti of the game, but I like this one. Commit for the tower. Like,
yes.
It's always that classic problem when you have really high cooldown ultis, is you feel like you don't want to use it, because if you use it, the enemy team will just do something. And so you end up just not using anything for a really long time.
Stinger. They finally caught him. I thought Stinger was going to play it super safe.
He did. He was on his side of the map for the most part.
Not long enough, though. And as a result, YapzOr will steal the Trinks.
Yeah. And FATA just pushing out top lane. I would say that the benefit for Infamous is that it doesn't seem like Secret necessarily want to fight. And lane shove-wise, the only person really that's been doing anything is FATA. Maybe there is a scenario where Infamous just gets tanky enough. Like if they all just get BKBs if they get enough BKBs and some armor items, maybe like a butterfly on this Luna, which isn't even that great against Bloodseeker and Earthshaker.
Yeah.
She's going to need a lot. She needs a Satanic at some point, most likely a Scotty.
Look at Secret fighting outside of the Roshan pit, taking these engagements while they're still finishing up the Rosh, have the Aegis in hand, and now the carriers can join him. But the fight's already over. They already got the kill on the Jakiro.
Yeah, they're not struggling at all. 7k up. Even with this Luna being so farmed, the rest of the heroes on Infamous. Like, this Jakiro has 798 net worth.
Radiant's bottom tower
Okay,
is
so
under attack.
in a way, the net worth isn't as bad as it seems, because Jakiro's so far behind.
And who the hell cares if Jakiro has 1,000 net worth or 3,000?
I mean, I care a little because it's not 1,000, it's 825. Like, that matters. But
I mean, what item do you get as a full-on hard 5 position Jakiro that makes that big of a difference?
more items.
More
than this. You'd have to imagine this is not the life you wanted as a Jakiro. Like 25 minutes in, you've got boots to your name. This is your legacy. One day you'll pass away and you'll have boots to give.
It's not a good look.
Look at Puppey, dude. He's got rings.
Dude, why? Okay, answer me this. Blitz, why the hell does Luna's glaives not bounce to other wards?
I don't know.
It bounces to other towers.
There's just some weird interactions that I don't quite understand.
Nice fuck, can you fix this?
It's all good.
It's not like Luna's overpowered.
It's Veno needs these buffs
Yeah.
to be a viable hero in Dota 2 right now. Without them, I really don't know how he'd succeed.
Lord knows. We wouldn't want to see a meta where Venomancer is not top dog.
And right now, I mean, everyone's just farming on the side of Infamous. They don't feel like they can do much more. They are going to pick up a kill. Puppey's like doing some weird juke back and forth thing, but there's no way he should live.
Throw out the cloud, hoping to get a leap. Can't do it.
That would have been crazy if he left. If he just got out of there.
Yeah, we just need the... He just needs the Blink Dagger build for that ultimate survivability.
Yeah, and FATA, at the same time, uses that space very well. Pushes out that top lane. Hasn't really died since the laning phase. 1 in 4. Score doesn't look great, but he has managed to grab both these towers up at top.
And he's pretty damn farmed.
Yeah, he's really farmed.
Got Hanamitis, Hurricane Pike, and is going to be completing a Maelstrom, it seems.
Yeah, no issues with his farm.
He just wants to turn it into Boots of Travel eventually, right? No point in getting any of the other upgraded boots. Though, I thought all Venomancers went like phase boots, man.
That was like popularized for a bit, right? In the last one?
Yeah.
That was weird. I was thinking about that too, more and more. Puppey.
That's all, Will.
Pushing up
You
that
were
bottom
just
lane.
thinking about it.
I mean, I was just trying to see if it was viable versus
Three smokes into the Luna.
Goodbye.
He did.
There's all your net worth gone.
Yep.
They didn't even have to expend Echo. Like, this is always the problem when you can initiate like this. And it's what makes Earthshaker, in this meta at least, fundamentally so good. You just run in. They have no time to react.
They just get an instant kill on your top net worth hero. All of a sudden, a 10,000 gold lead temporarily turns into a 25,000 gold lead with the 5 versus 4. And there's certainly no way Infamous can fight through that.
Yeah, like this Nature's Prophet is so poor right now relative to how you normally view Nature's Prophets.
Yeah. What about an Aghanim Scepter for him? And is this one of those weird games where you're just like, all right, I got to delay the hell out of this one? They're trying to kill Puppey's Riki, and they've got him again. Gonna stall it up a little bit. Try and surround him with treants.
Oh,
he has the blink. He has the blink, so he's good.
I was about to say, like, Puppey's the only hero that they can kill, so they might as well just keep killing him, and then he has a blink delivered to him. Of course, not taking any damage under that ulti, so just gets a blink off, runs away. No problem at all.
So now they have no heroes they can kill.
Yeah, maybe. I would have said they can kill YapzOr, but he pretty much has Ags. You know what he's trying to do, right?
Steal the Eclipse and throw it on.
And then throw it on Puppey.
Throw it on Puppey, blinks in, pops the ultimate.
Yep.
That sounds like a sick play to me.
That is 100% the plan.
Are you sure though, Will? What about stealing the macro
Look
pyre?
at that gold spent on support items, 740.
Yeah, YapzOr isn't about that life.
YapzOr
I'm
is
surprised
not
he
about that
spent
life.
740, to be honest. I thought it would have been 0.
Statistically, this must be like one of the highest games that he's bought wards on. Is in mid, they're going to go for...
that is so much nuke damage already. They brought him down to half health.
They just chill. They back out.
Yeah.
They're so mobile. There's no disable on the side of Infamous. So everyone just like parkours away. Nobody cares. They're not afraid of you or your BKB. Pop that ulti.
One by one, the BKB charges will start dwindling.
And Infamous, I think they're just like farming, hoping for something because they know they can't team fight, but they're going to get picked off because that's just Secret's lineup. That's the way that it works.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
You got to formulate like a long-term plan though.
Yeah, you're drawing out the game, but for what?
Exactly. Like what is the... What are you shooting for here? As Nature's Prophet?
What have we here?
I mean, you're probably just stalling and hoping for an opportunity to present itself, right? Splitting them up enough that you eventually either get the farm to have... Why did we go pipe, by the way, on Nature's Prophet?
It's good versus pretty much all the Secret's heroes.
Yeah, sure, but didn't we need hard lockdown? Wasn't that the big problem?
It's okay. He's gonna... It looks like he's getting Hex next, which we talked about what he needed.
Sure.
There's still always an
So
upside.
just stall the game another 10 minutes.
Yeah, and with that pipe, like if the carries can get their BKBs off, like maybe Infamous stands a chance. Like the way that I see Infamous, if they can win this game, they just get really farmed on this Luna. Like she needs to get 6 slotted. This Death Prophet gets 6 slotted too.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Schofield and Stinger has to...
Oh no, he got greedy! He tried to go for the extra creep wave after the courier snipe. Going to be found by mid one, who doesn't even bother throwing down his Echo Slam.
That was an optimistic TP.
Meanwhile, his team is pushing down the tier 2 at the same time too. That's probably why he went for that creep wave.
They're going to fight
ultimately
for this.
creating space, but Secret are going to try and challenge this tier 2 going down. Kataro's going to go ahead, pop his BKB early here with the Ice Path. He can actually maybe get a kill on someone. YapzOr goes ahead, Yule Scepters himself. They have to TP out. Excel's going to be caught again mid one with the Yules.
You think Excel cares dying?
No cares here. Tier 2 acquired.
Papita also popped his ulti. Like, they're hard committing for these things, but Secret's not really giving them the opportunity to fight.
And he doesn't have the Octarine yet. So this is going to be a long cooldown. So Secret should take advantage of this timing, right? Or not?
I mean, all the
Roshan's
BKBs are
coming
done.
out.
No, you wait for Aegis. If you're a good team, you'll wait for Aegis.
I like that.
Dude, Singer's like
very definitive.
Just trying to do whatever he can. He's like, I'll grab this bounty rune.
Repeatedly dying.
Immediately gonna die.
The pipe.
Haha. But what can you do about that? Apparently, like, two-shot you anyways.
The sad part is that, like, Secret supports also scale pretty well. Rubik with the Aghanim Scepter, and then obviously the Riki can turn into a real damage dealer. No, they did not. He Yule Sceptered himself.
They used a lot too. I think they eclipsed for that. Mid one shows himself at bottom, then TP's up top. Trying to see if he can find anybody with Puppey who's got that Blink Dagger. Maybe they just run into Kotaro Hayama right now and blow him up in like 1 second.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm expecting. Excel's kind of babysitting him inside of the jungle. It's never what you want to see, is that you're so scared that your Luna has to neutral all the time and you have to protect him with the support.
And that's alright. I don't know if Excel really counts as a bodyguard more than just like a hopeful bystander. Come on, man. What's Excel gonna do?
Willing energy to him.
Dude, what's Excel gonna do when they 5-man jump him?
Give him the spirit bomb, baby.
He's gonna like say good luck. Hope that works out.
He'll record Kotaro's final moments. That's what he'll do for posterity.
Yeah, he'll be there. Just like, I'll remember this.
I will remember you.
Ace has just been farming. Haven't talked about him nearly enough this game.
There goes the Eclipse.
Oh.
They've caught mid one. What a big kill that could be. You'll Scepter.
They really need
They're
to
still going to
finish
be able to get him on the way down. He may have popped the shrine, but he's still going to die to the nuke damage.
For them.
This is a really good fight. Singer is trying to get away with his TP out. Ace is going for the kill, but a nice kick from Schofield, which also nails 3 other heroes.
Puppey also got
what
that
a
hit by
big
that.
play. Papita's going to be able to slow him down. They found their moment. Infamous. They've got 2 with Rubik caught. It's going to be a third triple kill for Kitaro.
Go for it. You have Roshan. There's so many things you can do right now.
They have a butterfly. They can do Roche. They might even be able to take a tier 2 after Roshan.
If you subtract this Jakiro's net worth from the game and make him even a Puppey, they're only down by 2k gold. I know that math, it doesn't seem like it's good math, but it kind of works out in my head.
Just magically inflates.
It kind of works out in my head.
Okay, okay.
It's really like a 1k gold lead right now in my brain.
This is not much at all. Now they've got the Aegis. See if they can get a tier 2.
Nature's Prophet.
Whew, this game turned pretty quickly.
Dude, they're doing it. This is amazing. They're gonna even take a tier 2 mid, and again, it's kind of even-ish. Luna is getting stupid farmed right now.
So I know there's going to be a lot of people saying, like, man, I can't believe these guys ever doubted their ability to fight. But, Will, what would you... Okay, Puppey's just trying to suicide or something.
Dude,
the blink away.
Schofield, like, somehow caught everyone with his one disable.
This one kick.
And they also found mid one first. That was the big thing, is they found mid one before anything. Like, them catching mid one right here was so huge. Schofield just goes in, creates a barrier, and they use a lot of spells on him. The Gale was dropped on him, and if you notice from the north, Papita's just making his way down.
The TP out and the kick.
That
1, 2, 3. Oh, man.
Just completely traps him.
They kill Puppey with that one, and then Papita is just here for the cleanup. Yeah. If Ace
had gone down.
Like, yeah, if it wasn't the Earth Spirit and Jakiro being so low and he had so much movement speed, he might have been caught, and that could have been an even bigger win for Infamous.
Dude, that would have been absolutely massive for them.
This guy's got Aegis, so they're going to have to try and blow him up without using any big spells, and they are going to throw out the Echo Slam, actually. The Ice Path catching up mid one, misses out on the kick, but it does manage to hit Puppey as he comes down from his ultimate, immediately managed to get the disable onto Kitaro. Oh, Furia. Looks like he came in from behind. That's no good. Ace is going to be able to go straight for Schofield, and now he throws out the Blood Right with a Rupture on top. They've guided this poor Kitaro so much. He finally pops the BKB, but it's a bit too late. He may throw out the Eclipse, but the BKBs in return from Secret renders it null. And the Eclipse stolen from YapzOr will get the extra kill, and just as you think Infamous got a shot.
Infamous! They needed a fight, man. They had Aegis cheese. They were so strong. It took them so long to kill Kitaro, and he waited so long in that BKB usage as well. Oh no.
Before these last 2 fights, what would you have given the chances of Infamous winning this game?
35%. And now Rubik has Exorcism.
It just doesn't stop.
Dude, the hits just keep on coming. They were legitimately in a really, really nice situation.
Mid one?
Mid one?
Okay, that's apparently Shadow Blade. Invisibility is invincibility. Word. And so that's going to be 1 lane of Brax.
Yeah, so they lose 1 lane of Brax here.
For a second one.
He's got 4 staff.
Yeah, he can jump down whenever he wants to.
Yep. And mid one, just, I guess he's going to casually walk away. Good thing for them.
Finish that tier 3. They got the deny from Stinger.
Alright, so they lost 1 Rax. But oh, everything was... It was looking so decent. And I really like comebacks. And I was sensing one in the making. Like a really nice comeback in the making. They were down like 5k or something.
And Secret just made you look the fool.
Ooh, they did. Now
it's an even bigger lead than it was before. Over 15k. Mjolnir complete for FATA, so he does a lot of damage. He's getting close to his level 25.
He's very strong right now. He's got that 9-second BKB still. Ace right now, who we don't talk about nearly enough. That's our bad. He's almost got a heart. He's just been steadily farming away. Hasn't really died. Like, kind of just playing his role very well.
It's really surprising to me that he was ahead of the Luna right now.
Yeah, but those kills really pick them back up.
Now Luna's going to be caught. BKB gets activated, but he just doesn't have the damage to turn and fight all 4 of these heroes.
They are now just in shambles. Like, Infamous, I mean, their Luna almost had a Satanic. If they just chilled, everything was okay. He was going to grab a Satanic. And with the Satanic BKB Butterfly, they can 5-man very well.
Yeah.
Once you get another item on the Death Prophet, who looked like he wanted to go for a Blink Dagger because of their lack of disable so that he could continue to chase, things get even better. But now it's Secret going on the high ground offensive. Mid one was seeing if he could pick up that Nature's Prophet, unable to do so though. Almost a BKB completed on him. So now everyone makes their way over.
Illusions. Infamous are actually taking so much damage from this. Ace. Slowed down, they managed to get 2 stuns on top of him. That's all the stuns that they have, though.
Oh, they needed to
Puppey is just going to get turned around on with the BKB activated. He has a Rupture up, pops BKB, but Cheese is taking too much right-click damage. Oh, actually, the Cheese, maybe he can kill FATA. That's going to be one down. Ace is dropping as well. Puppey is going to be able to get the double kill off this one. The Ice Path managed to snag up YapzOr long enough for Puppey to be able to get him. Now with the slowdown, Schofield. He's dropped a little low, managed to get the silence off, but no stun as Puppey is going to be able to get that kill. Missed Ice Path. And it looks like that will be the end of Infamous's turnaround. But they got 2 big-time core kills.
Yeah, that Cheese. And that's what we wanted to see. When they got that Aegis Cheese, both your cores are going to be so strong. Ideally, you'd like to just be able to stay... You don't need to 5-man push down the tower, but you'd like to be near each other in case moments like that happen. And they knew they could sense. So, like, Katara's definitely by himself. Let's just use everything on him. And even when he respawns with the Aegis and BKB... He wasn't able to pop that BKB fast enough. Now here comes mid one. Echo.
That is so much damage.
And once again, just getting caught right outside his base.
He'd just broken apart the Mask of Madness, finished up the Butterfly, was trying to work towards that Satanic. I mean, if he gets that big upgrade in HP and the lifesteal, right? He doesn't die to the burst damage potentially. Boom, he pops his BKB, Satanic starts right-clicking, he goes up to full HP so fast.
Yes.
Seeds of fortune.
And they've got a Hex on their Nature's Prophet. Like, everything was going okay, but can't live in the past. A Secret, 15k up.
So what do we do for Infamous? Just stall some more? Stall until we're 6 slotted on our 3 cores?
I know it feels like we're just talking about Infamous, but it's because, like, there's not much to say. Like, Secret's up 20k. They've done an excellent job of building their lead.
Yeah, the regular update on which item Secret has picked up recently.
Yeah, it's like they're ahead, and they continue to get ahead. As Puppey mid, double Ice Path.
Oh, nice Ice Path from YapzOr. Throws him into the Death Prophet, just to prolong the stuns as well.
And mid one from the north. Gonna go on Stinger. The double kick is there.
He's gonna be able to catch him with the silence on top from the Death Prophet. He tries to throw out his ultimate, but doesn't actually get anything with it. Secret will manage to back themselves away. Fuel Scepter slows him down. Puppey still trying to help his allies get out of this situation with the silences. And this is where the nasty part occurs, where they just keep on getting poked at. Was that the Earth Spirit's stone that he used?
Yeah.
And I didn't even know that worked like that.
Oh, Stinger picks up the courier. And he's almost got a BKB too. Like, things are starting to be okay. They're just trading couriers. I was like, things are starting to be alright. But they send the courier near that bottom to set up for that Luna Satanic, which I think she should just buy straight up. Like,
yes. Don't
save gold. Play for the win here.
Roshan time, right? Secret.
Yeah.
Waiting on Roshan number 3?
Yeah. With next Aegis Cheese, it's going to be pretty hard.
Dire's bottom shrine has fallen.
So Infamous, their one chance of being able to come back into this game again is going to be contesting Roshan, right? We do have really good team fight potential. They're going to want to do some sort of smoke situation. How does Secret, knowing that that's the one opportunity that Infamous will have, what do they do about it? Like,
just set up good ward vision. Try to have your heroes all together. There's a BKB completed on mid one now, almost level 25. Everything right now for them is working out just fine. What do you go here, by the way, for Shaker? Do you go for the enchant cooldown or the 600 health?
Enchant totem.
Okay, 600 health's a lot, though.
Sure. It is a lot. But enchant totem is such a
Roshan's
huge source of damage for you.
Infamous don't seem concerned by it. In fact, they're all just going to head bottom. Taro did finish his Satanic, playing for the win. I like that. get that 15 all stats, and all of a sudden you've got like 3,500 health.
Well, the Sprout does spot them out. And
Stinger's got to get out.
Nothing they can do about it.
Stinger's really got to get out. YapzOr's on the hunt. No, Stinger. Please.
He wants to push it to the limit, and honestly, he kind of has to.
Yeah, he has buyback too. He's one of the few heroes on his team with buyback. He might as well.
Trying to catch as many of the creep waves with his ultimate. Stall up Secret while they've got this 5-minute Aegis.
Jakiro's got that 150 GPM tell now. He's gonna slowly start catching up.
Stinger, you better TP right now. Mid-1 is on his way. They're gonna try and slow down his regular TP. Stinger, need to pop the TP scroll soon, dude. Oh no, Mid-1's here. They're gonna be able to stop him. Yule Scepter.
That was so greedy.
Yeah.
But has buyback, so not the worst death in the world.
I mean, do you pop it just right away? Just try and get more split pushing done?
I don't know. I understand the attempt, and it's very easy as a commentator to just say like, because they're playing blind right now. They don't really see anything, and there's so many shadow blades, and they can't get sentries up everywhere. So I kind of agree with the risk. It's really easy for everyone to just say like, oh, he should get out. Like, of course we can see a bunch of moving dots at him, but I think the decision is inherently correct.
Yeah, he has to split push.
Yeah, you gotta shove out that lane. Otherwise, like your top lane's gonna get shoved in because they have Aegis.
Yeah, which is still kind of the same situation where might as well buy back just to split push. But it seems like his allies are actually doing well enough with this bottom lane push. They might be able to stall for the 20 seconds. They're gonna be able to get YapzOr here, stun number 1, and that's all the stuns that they have. So YapzOr is going to start walking himself away from this engagement, and the turnaround is going to happen with Mid-1 being able to TP in. They're going to catch Schofield. Kataro goes ahead, throws out that Eclipse, but he's ruptured up underneath the Blood Right again. Oh no, that's the Axe ultimate. He has to pop the BKB.
He's got
Puppey's here though. He managed to catch Mid-1. If they can actually bring him down, but they don't have the counter vision. He's able to walk himself away from this one. Both of the cores are still somewhat healthy for Infamous. But they're not looking good enough to be able to take this tier 3. They're going to have to start backing up soon. Puppey almost gets Schofield, does manage to nail him with the blink forward. Looks to be able to chase away the rest of the supports while Puppey is going to jump so quickly. That's just going to be the Aegis though. This is still going to be Infamous easily able to fight this one. Stinger almost managed to TP out, surprisingly. Papita does manage to make it out though, and that's pretty important because him and the Luna, both through their ultimates, they need to rapidly push out these other lanes and not let Secret get on top of them in this next 60 seconds.
Yeah, they did lose their racks up at top. An aggressive maneuver was made. Ace.
Look at Secret just filing in, mass TPs into the mid lane, and that's where Papita is going to get caught. Pops his BKB, knowing that Mid-1's right on top of him, but the BKB is just not going to last for long. Tries to throw out the Shivas to be able to stop the blink forward. Mid-1 is going to be caught by it, and Death Prophet's just too damn fast. So it is a little bit of wasted time here for Secret.
They want to try to go high ground here still. They know that the Nature's Prophet bought back for that engagement, but unfortunately for them, there still is a tier 2 tower up down at bottom, and this Rax is low, but not worth it to commit that heavily just for range Rax.
Yeah, thank goodness the Manta illusions of the Luna was able to push forward that next mid wave that was coming in. That really stalled up Secret quite a lot.
Yeah, and you've got to cut waves aggressively.
Yeah, Puppey, he's really daring this one. Blood Right and the Cloud, that makes things really difficult for Earth Spirit to be able to get the follow-up stun off the Ice Path, and now they manage to rupture up and throw back Kataro with the increase of level 25, the Telekinesis. Now Infamous are going to try and fight this one out with the BKB activated. Oh no, Mid-1 was not able to get his Blink Echo Slam, but still so much physical damage is being rained down upon the Luna, and he's just not going to be able to get out of here alive. Papita, he's going to have to throw out all the damage himself, but heroes are kiting him around just constantly. Yule Scepter's being used, Excel being chased down by Puppey. Finally, Yule Scepter, Papita, they need to just direct all the physical damage onto him. And once they do, this game is pretty much over. Infamous are going to have to mass buyback, but they do not have the Death Prophet ultimate, so it's pretty much all on the Luna now to dish out the damage and repel Secret from this final push.
Yeah, and the Ghost, Rubik has him. They want to continue to push in for it. He actually steals the Dual Breath. Doesn't really matter what spells he has at this point.
Look at that long toss back. Able to get him right on top of the Venomancer, slowing down Excel. A pick off before the fight, the final fight, even starts.
Yeah, and FATA still has cheese. All the buybacks coming out on Infamous. everyone's back alive, and they haven't been mega creep just yet as Taro TP's out bottom.
Where do you head? Do you head bottom? Do you deal with your tier 4s being chipped down? Looks like Secret may not be able to close out this game just yet.
Yeah, and mid one even whiffed on that echo, but they still dominated that fight.
Yeah.
Like, he was trying to time the Luna BKB, but was unable to do so.
I mean, they just keep on kiting the Death Prophet, and then they just hone in on the Luna when they feel like she's weak enough that both... in chasing down these heroes, they keep on kiting them away.
He's had that queued up for a really long time.
Well, he's already blown his buyback. There's nothing else to do, I guess.
Might as well.
No, no, Stinger. This was not the place to teleport.
He's trying to cut the extra wave.
And sadly, all of Secret were lining up to head up to top lane to see if they can kill the Death Prophet, and he just ends up stumbling into them. You just got to make guesses. Just got to go for those aggressive TPs and cut waves and just hope for the best.
At this point, though, it's becoming predictable. Like, Secret knows.
Yeah.
Every time, like, this Nature's Prophet is trying to cut this top wave, guys. It's done it like 4 times. Let's just wait for him. Kill him when he comes up here. And now, they're making their trek through mid as mid one did push out that top tower. Almost has an Octarine. Has it if he wants it.
Probably not going to buy it, though, right?
I'd like him to.
You don't think that's just inherently just a little risky?
Nah,
I mean, what if somehow Infamous inside their base 5-0 you and then push out?
Anything can happen, I guess. 41k though, Cap. That's a lot of K. Like, I don't know what you want me to...
That's an absurdly large number.
I don't know what you want me to say when you ask questions like that, dude.
I'm not sure the last time that I've seen a number above 30k. Wow.
Like, you... I don't know, man. Just like, sure, dude. What if...
I love the fact that Secret are still, like, farming, controlling the game.
They're like...
Let's just get our next round of items, guys.
They're like another... If they had another Bloodseeker on the side of Infamous, like, if they had everything that Ace has, they would still be losing in net worth.
They just had a 6 versus 5.
If they had a 6v5, they would still be losing in net worth. I don't think they lose the fight. I actually think that'd be enough to turn the game around for them. But they'd be down by like 10k gold still, dude. That's how big of a disadvantage they're at right now. So if there's a comeback, it's going to be even more epic. As they're going to run into mid one.
Spotted.
Who
he has a haste rune though, and that
just
makes
walk away.
Hard.
Schofield, you have one. You've got like one missile. You're everything for your team.
He has to hit the perfect stun.
Oh no,
he's straight into the perfect ice path, and he is almost immediately going to die. Tossed back by the Rubik into the rest of Secret. He only gets off his ultimate, and he has no buyback. So now it's entirely on our Jakiro.
That was the gem as well. He's got both of those gems are both Schofields. Puppey's just racking them up. He's going to drop one, let the courier pick it up instead. Infamous.
Somebody start feeding tomes to Excel. Get him to that level 25. Because they definitely need it on Infamous
Are there any?
right now.
I don't think there are. Oh, there is one.
Bit by bit, Secret will start chipping away at that tier 3. FATA leading in front. The rest of Secret sitting behind him. I mean, there's not really much of a force of initiation for Infamous in the first place. Even harder, most of the scary heroes are in the back line, far outside of your reach.
The 3x Plague Wards are doing so much work right now.
And eventually FATA is going to be able to make this Megas, so Infamous are going to be forced to come forward. They're just hoping to be able to stall until Earth Spirit can make that initiation rather than the other 4 who pretty much just run at Secret. That's all they really do. but it's going to be Megas at this point. Glyph is going to be popped. Okay, you got to come in. Infamous are going to start this fight. Death Prophet goes out with the Ghost, already laid it, but look at FATA. He's just man-fighting him. Already brought him down to half HP. Feeling a little uncomfortable with it. With the Fisher block there, there's going to be no pursuit whatsoever. Go ahead, yeah, pick up that Divine Rapier, see what we can do. Schofield, though, tries to make his initiation, immediately dies. Papita tossed into Secret. Now it's going to be all on Kataro, but the Fisher block is not going to allow him to be able to chase down any of these heroes. It's just going to be him nailing into FATA. Now the blink in from mid one as the BKB fades away. Immediately gets the stun. No right clicks come out from Kataro, and that is it from Infamous. Game number 1 will be Secrets, and it has been all along. 59K.
That is the largest deficit I think I've ever seen without a team GGing out.
That could be the largest in Dota history.
I don't know about that, but that, from my